Hi guys, my name is Tommaso and this is my presentation for the final project of SEE320 in Trimester 1 2016. So I quickly power off the device and I also open the serial monitor because I'm playing with the serial monitor and as I'm an off-campus student. And you can see I have used a touchscreen display paired up with a Arduino 2560 that is inside of this 3D printer box, and I've mounted some servos on a 3D printer swinging machine that I'll explain after how it works. So quickly you can see here these imported images. They are filled with embedded with the soft button or hotspots. There is a hotspots underneath each of the position of the grid, but there are also some more along the location of the ship, and because in this way I can actually press on the figure of the ship and I can select whatever ship I want to position. The other thing is you can see if you press twice the same ship, it toggles between portrait on landscape location, and the color change accordingly. So this is, for example, red for the second ship. So let's assume I want to position the patrol boat as in the middle as a landscape. And also I can keep going with other ship, for example the submarine and so on. Another feature I want to explain is, for example, this ship is like a 3 position long and at the moment is on portrait, so I cannot position in the last 2 rows, but only if I hit the 3rd row onwards I can do the same. For example, this is the 4 position long and is orientated as a landscape. 1, 2, 3, 4 only now goes, and so on. So I can position it quickly, easily, all the ship. And the advantage of this system is that I can go back and, for example, reposition the submarine, in this case in landscape. So very easy to position the ship, very intuitive and visual to see. I add also a reset button, so if I press reset, of course everything they have to start from 0. I can position the ship here, wherever. And also I'll show you now. So in this case I'm going to position 2 ships that they overlap. So this is incorrect positioning. So I added the feature that if the position they are not 17, so that is the sum of all the ship, and they press OK, it's going to come up as an error and I have to restart again positioning. So for this exercise I'm going to position all the ship in here for the simplicity of seeing it, and now if I press OK, the Arduino goes into waiting mode and is waiting for the second player to either send 250 or 251. In this case I'll send 251, and means that we are player 1. So now you can see that the light changes, is going green, and also player 1 is actually green there. So it's up to us to shot the first shot. Let's assume that I am going to shot in here, and you see the laser moves and actually correspond to the top. So the position 18. So now the computer is the microcontroller is waiting for response to the second player. Let's assume if we miss a ball in there is nothing in there. It's 248 coming from the serial monitor. You can see flashes go in player 2 waiting, and there is also a red cross in there. That means that there is no ship in there. So now it's the turn of player 2, and player 2 is going to shot, for example, position 99. There is nothing in there in our ship, so it's our turn again. So flashes green, go green, is us to us again. Let's assume we are shot in here, down there. Yep, so response to 147 means we have hit a boat. So there's like a red tick, a green tick in there, and also the light grows green. And this also is our player 1 again, because it's the first time we have to repeat the shot. So let's assuming I shot again in there, and 246 we sunk a boat. Okay, flying, that means that we have shot successfully and sunk a boat. Now we go in player 2. Player 2 is going to show us in position 00. We know we have a boat in there. Let's see what's happened. Red flashing light, and there is also 1 flame that goes on the first boat. So this goes on until the end of the game. So of course there are other and this is player 2 again. And player 2 again, let's say this time is shot in position 34 or 33. likes changing position. Yes, I had another boat because we had another boat that is 4 in position 33. So yes, the game goes on like that for until it's finished, and there are other functions embedded in the script. It's gonna take too long to explain all of them. For example, if the response is incorrect number, so it's not 248, 247, 243, 46, let's say 244. It's sorry, 244. Enter. Of course, you have to restart again. So the location of the boat is still the same. We have to restart the game. So it's player 1, the same player that was last time. So it's us. Let's shot in here, for example. We hit a boat 248, 47, and so on. So I just quickly finish the game and to show you the what's happened at the end. So this is just to show the end of the game. So I'm gonna shot 17 shots in a row, all successful. So this is gonna be the last shot, for example. I am gonna shot in here and tell the machine there is like a bolt located in there, 246, and that's it. It comes up, we won, and flashes up. Similar things happen if you lose, so there's like a screen that comes up with all decreasing red light and say you lose. And then of course you press reset button and you start again from the beginning. So this is pretty straightforward for playing the game. So I just want to quickly show you the laser and how I position on the grid. For example, let's shot at position 00. Laser goes in there. We wait response 247 is still us. Let's shot a position down the bottom 99. That's it. 247 still a nice play too. So yes, it's very well centered, and the movement of the servo, they are quite smooth. I only want to have like the laser on only for indicating the position of the shot, because I have like a touch screen, so I don't need to know use this grid actually intensively for the location of the shot. But this is just a nice feature to have. And again, I can show a position. Let's see, for example, one more in the middle down there. Yes, that's the same one. So it's all actually very well scaled up in the grid. So and it works very well for all of them. So I'll quickly show the hardware, how this works. So as you see, it's very simple, very robust, 3D printer, 3mm thickness. There is a reset button here, so just a push button that is connected to the reset of the Arduino. And this is the system that I use for the servos. So you can see this one here, there is like a servo on the bottom that is 3D printed. There is a one block, and the servo shaft or axis comes from here, so they're actually able to rotate for X, and on top in here is mounted with the laser glued on top for the Y axle. So I've used just the connectors to go into the Arduino, and I open the box. So let's see where sits the Arduino in there. I just put like a two LED lights as a for LED strip, so I can actually RGB, so I can control them individually for extra feature. And this one here is the touch screen. Is a Nextion. It's a very good screen. I mean, I think it's a brand new company that has to improve a lot in terms of software and you know how to the command lines and everything, but I spent a bit of time into it and I was able to get it to work pretty well. So I'm actually quite happy with that, and you know, it works out very well for this application and so on. So yeah, hopefully you like this video, and thanks for watching.